Go for Football League, man. Tony D, season 2, week 18. Do a post game show real quick. Got my man Ted Hicks from Real Parent, LateNightParents.com in the house. Got my man JoJo, Mr. B, the MMA guy from the B sides in the house. Gentlemen, what's going on? How y'all doing?
What's going on? How you doing?
Good. How y'all?
We're chilling. I'm going to start off with JoJo because JoJo ain't had nothing to say about last week, this week, previous games, and so JoJo, you get the floor for a little bit. Your thoughts on last week, thoughts on the day, predictions on the week. Go for it.
Man, last couple games, kind of crazy stuff. I wanted to give a big shout out to Amari Cooper for that 200+ yard game he had some weeks ago. I know this week though. Also, shout out to the Steelers, dog. We're in there. We gotta win this game though. We managed to get in there. Mason Rudolph, he showed up. He played some good QB. The team rallied behind him. Problem is though, we next game, next up is gonna be problematic depending on if the Bills win or not. We needed to get in if Jacksonville lost. Jacksonville lost today. They lost to if I remember, Tennessee. Yeah. So I know a lot of the teams sat out their star players. Certain star players were not playing today. I know Browns Flacco was not playing. There's a couple other. They had Mariota play for the Eagles today. Mariota started. A couple teams kind of started. They had rotation switches for the playoff games. All good. But there were some good wins. I know Cincinnati won. Cincinnati beat the Browns. I mentioned Jacksonville lost. What's up, Rich?
Rich, how you doing?
Hold on. Let's see. What's up? What's going on, Rich? Same link is available if you want to come up. We're going to be here for a little bit. Come on up, man, if you want to.
I know the Lions ain't hold back for crap. The Lions have played the Vikings. The Buccaneers are in. I know that. I don't even want to talk about the Cowboys game. That was expected. But yeah, man. Good couple games here today.
They did what they were supposed to do. Dallas did what they were supposed to do. I see the Rams barely beat the 49ers.
Yeah. Same thing with the Chiefs and the Chargers.
Right.
Same thing with the Seahawks and the Cardinals.
That's right. Fireman Rich is back, ladies and gentlemen, for the morning.
Oh, Fireman Rich is here.
Hey, guys.
Yo.
Hey, JoJo. How you doing?
Hey, Rich. How you doing? I'm good, man. How are you?
Good.
Good. Yeah, man. We had some good games.
JoJo's giving his spill on what we missed earlier, so I'm letting him have the floor a little bit. Go for it, bro.
Yeah, we had some good games though. Other than that, I just can't wait till we start off, man. Till we really start off with this real time wild card games and the rest
super
of these
wild card weekend. Not just wild card weekend, super wild card.
Super wild card weekend, yeah. Shout out to because some of these games will be big time for all of our streaming services and whatnot. So prepare yourselves. Yeah. There's a lot of money to be had.
The hell with
games. Yeah.
The level of greed.
Yeah, there we go. You got it, Ted.
Greed, man. Come on.
We covered a lot, JoJo. I ain't gonna lie. I'm giving you this time on purpose because we did talk about most of the games, talk about the predictions, a lot of the injuries and other concerns. Melanie NJC girl, how you doing? Thank you for coming through.
Yeah, talking about that. Yeah, my boy, TJ Watt got injured, man.
Bad leg injury, yo. Bad leg injury.
His brother is not a bad broadcaster there on CBS. He's a pretty he can hold his own. He's better than Gronk.
JJ Watt, yeah,
he's better than Gronk as far as kidding with the coach there and stuff. So
And be careful. You know why? If you look at that panel, there's going to be big changes for next season because not only Phil Simms is on the last year of his contract, James Brown, Boomer Esiason, and
Simms and Boomer weren't there today. Do you think they had something to do with it?
I don't know, but those guys are on the last years of their deals. So they said Nate Burleson is the future.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, I read in the article that said JJ Watt is also the future of that NFL and CBS studio show.
Yeah. Pretty soon you're going to have both Watts and Bosse's broadcasted, is what you're telling me.
Yep.
That's what you're saying, right?
I see that. That's crazy though. The inside the NFL guys are all going to be out, man. That's crazy.
But they've been there forever.
Yeah.
Like
that's true though.
Yeah.
That is very true.
He's straight up.
Yeah, so we could be looking at, let's just say if either Kelsey says, you know what, that's it. There's a slot open.
Mm-hmm.
I'm walking.
You got to have a coach. Let's just say if Belichick says, you know what, I'm done with coaching. These networks are going to kill themselves to try to grab him up.
Yeah.
Belichick, absolutely. They got to, but he's going to be fashion. Here's a kicker for me.
Right.
And I thought about this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine him going over to both of them old school football. I don't know if
I wouldn't see him
will roll with Belichick.
Yeah, I wouldn't see him in that arena. I would see him more in a, hey, we're going to do 17 weeks of a studio show. And
17 weeks of studio show.
Yeah.
And every 4 years you get a Super Bowl.
What about him going to Peacock?
Listen, I think that would be great.
Options are there.
The door open.
Are you talking about Belichick?
We're talking about Belichick, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's not that articulate, though.
I know.
People are coming on here, and he's just like it's almost like pulling teeth getting a comment from him and something.
Did you see him on game day, college game day, like a month ago?
No, I heard
he was on there with
it.
Lee Corso, and he opened up.
Did he? Okay.
It was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, it just
he
seems
was on
like
there with Lee Corso and the rest of the team, McAfee, and a few others.
Right.
And it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty funny, but I don't know if that was just a once in a lifetime thing.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Joe, no pressure. It's college football.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Ted. I'm sorry. Just trying to let JoJo finish.
Oh, no. I didn't know if you were saying anything. Hey, I do want to mention you got Garrett Wilson for the New York Jets, second 1,000-yard season.
Yeah, I saw that.
And that's doing it with 4 snaps of Aaron Rodgers and the patchwork of quarterbacks. You got Breece Hall, 994 yards he ran.
Huge.
When damn yards is my question.
And he got him in bunches. He got him in bunches. Yeah. And add on another 580 yards in receiving. He caught 76 passes this year.
Yeah.
Breece Hall is back.
Yeah.
I didn't see a lot of his numbers. So he's pulling them damn near season like Derrick Henry did. He wasn't even up there that much. When did he get these damn numbers?
If you look over the season, it's in bunches.
I got
some games it was 175. Some games it was like, hey, 13 carries for 20 yards. And I'm like, what?
Exactly.
Today Derrick Henry busted out 150 plus.
Yeah.
Alone against Jacksonville. That was wild.
Who was going to scoop up Derrick Henry is my question.
I don't know. And unfortunately he's on the wrong side of 30, right?
8 years in, maybe hitting 30 right on the mark.
The Rams beat the 49ers?
I told you. I said that this morning. It wasn't but 1 point, but I knew it was going to happen.
Well, just before, I didn't mean to interrupt. I got the thing here on the Surface 3, but Gino, I guess he ended up winning the game there for Seattle there last minute.
Oh, really?
Seattle. Yeah, it'll be a good follow up there, and Eric.
I think Seattle's out of it all mixed.
No, but they're just showing it right now.
Well, that's good for them to finish 9-8.
Lammert, and he went for a 2. They went for the 2-point play to was 19-20, and then they finished it out 21-20. That was a close game.
Yeah.
Wow, huge.
I saw something about Pete Carroll potentially being on the bubble.
Brian's
look who's here.
What's good?
Hey, Brian. There he is.
Congratulations, Brian.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Word.
I'm here.
No. Big time. And everything you needed to happen happened today.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Yeah. So first game is against Cleveland, round 2.
They talking smack already. Oh my God. They talking smack already.
Glick and I are going back and forth.
Oh.
We're going back and forth. He showed me a picture saying, "Here come the dogs," and then I put one up like, "Here come the bulls." And he's like, yeah, the bullshit. But then he's like, Browns says Super Bowl, and I went, yeah, Super Bowl, toilet bowl.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, to borrow a phrase, did you call one of the games a toilet bowl there, Ted?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Oh my goodness.
It's something else.
Yeah,
It's something else. It's something else.
So how are you feeling, Brian, about next week?
I feel good. I'm confident.
Okay.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I mean, like, Cleveland really they have a point to prove, and for like the last 3 or 4 years that I can recall, like their defense is just they're at that point of like they finally have that mentality of like take no prisoners. Same thing with Baltimore's defense, and so Texans defense is pretty good, but Lamar Jackson's a wild card.
Yes, this is true.
Yeah. So
is JoJo finished?
Oh, me? Yeah, pretty much. I didn't really have nothing to say. If I was to say, it was going to be
we cut you off, Joe.
Gotcha. Okay.
We haven't been broadcasting at all today.
Nah, we're good. But that's all it is just pretty much a lot of the players, a lot of QBs and some key players sat out through certain games, and you know what I mean? Waiting for the big time games to come out, the playoffs. So here we are, man.
And Miami's getting warmed up now.
JoJo, and some good news. The Steelers are going to keep Trubinsky for another year.
Shut the hell up, man. I don't want to hear the good news. Can I get the hell out of here? News. Did you see Mason Rudolph play 3 games? Changed the whole spectrum of our destiny, dog. Come on, man.
Mason Rudolph, yo. That's y'all's future.
I'd rather that than Mitch, man.
Your future. Mason Rudolph.
We'll wait for Kenny Pickett. We'll wait for Kenny Pickett next season. I'm just glad we in now, man. I'm glad we in, but it all depends now on whether the Bills win or lose, who we play next.
Oh, man. Speaking of which, I saw it on Bleacher Report, and the title said, Steeler fans never forget. So when Jacksonville beat the Steelers, one of the Jacksonville guys is waving the terrible towel.
Yeah.
Now, at that game in Nashville, you had a good fraction of the stadium of Steeler fans waving their towels.
Oh, wow.
Because it said Steelers never forget.
Wow.
Nice.
I'm telling you. That's why when I see these dudes lose, I said, ha! But man, yo, for Jacksonville to get this far, and then for that game to end the way it did, man, today.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah.
Sad for them. Jeez.
What's funny, though, is like I first started Tyrod Taylor But then when I got earlier, when I was like, ooh, Trevor Lawrence is now active. I dropped Tyrod Taylor, started Trevor Lawrence, and all of a sudden I'm looking, I'm like, well, that was a dumb move. Way to go, dumbass. I'm like,
man.
It's for I'm playing for like the seventh position in the nonsensical nonsense fantasy football. So it's 7th place, like whoop de doo.
Well,
oh jeez.
So I mean, I don't know. It is what it is.
Yeah, man.
Are you guys going for like a championship belt over there? Like, what's the prize?
Well, Glick was like talking about it. Like he was like, yeah, because he's going against Kush, but right now Kush is like stomping him. So he's like, I think I'll just hold off on the ordering. On the other hand, I mean, since I won in the other NFL.com fantasy football league, says I won the championship. I'm thinking about, I don't know, getting a fantasy football ring or maybe a championship belt. And just be like, I am le champion.
I tell you, you got to do this stuff at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, I remember you saying that, Ted. As far as you got to be all in at the beginning and stuff like that. Skin in the game.
I mentioned that idea to my other ESPN league that I initially started fantasy football with. Like instead of like playing for money, like how about we all pitch in to get a fantasy football championship belt, and at the end of the year, when whoever wins, we present them with the belt and then keep that up. So that way, after every season, be like, all right, here you go. Here you won the title. Here you go. Yeah. But the thing about it is, we figure to make it more fun, we have them get down on one knee and present the title and say, "Here you are, grand champion. You are worth humiliation in a way." We figured that might be a good idea to do. Like, show your humility.
You have to.
There you go.
So, I'm still throwing that idea around. So, like, let's have a championship belt.
8:00 next Saturday, the 13th, exclusively on Peacock. Jesus, man, screw you.
I'm telling you, man. Screaming madness, man.
Oh man, it better not be a Bills game.
Sunday Night Football is about to start soon.
Yeah, they got 7 minutes here. They're on the field right now. As far as the thing, what are you doing, Bob? What are you doing up there? Come here, jeez.
Yeah, man.
Come here, girl. Come here, girl.
Go ahead, man.
There she is.
So how are we doing on our picks so far for today?
As far as what let me see. I've got the 1:00 games. We're all pretty. Oh, what the hell is it? Where is it? I tallied it. I didn't tally them up for the second half there, but for the first half, where is it? 18. There it is. For where the hell is it? Oh, okay, for the 1:00 games, Tony's 4-4, CBS is 6-2, Michael's 4-4, Brian, you're 6-2, and Ted, you're 5-3, and I'm 5-3 for the first 8 games. So the second game, I haven't tallied it up and stuff like that. It's another 8 games. I'm going to wait till after the Buffalo game.
Right.
As far as that goes, I don't think I'm going to catch Tony. I think Tony won it. Maybe CBS. You might. I don't know. CBS was 2 games ahead. I think you picked up a game right there because CBS was 6-2. No, actually picked up 2 more games, so they're pulling ahead of you. So it'll be CBS. The sports writer there. I forget who. What's his name? Pete Presco, CBS Sports senior writer.
Right.
As far as he usually has some good picks. He's better this year than he was last year. He sucked. this year he's got some good picks. So
yeah.
Cleveland, Texans, Dolphins, and Chiefs, Steelers, and Bills for the wild card.
well, they've got the lineups for the NFC already, right? As far as who's
they was just
playing.
took them down
Yeah.
to the AFC one now.
None of those games are going to be on Nickelodeon, right?
Right.
Who knows?
I had to take the dig.
Right.
There were a couple of them.
There was a couple of them this season with the slime games.
Yeah, man.
I have to watch
Anything-
any of those. How do they do
Let me
that?
tell you, it's anything to try to draw in younger fans. They're doing
Yeah.
anything.
This is a fact. They got that's the new money.
Yeah.
That and
This time around, I think they got actually. I forgot what game it was, but they got actually slime.
Mhm.
They got real time slime. I forgot this season. Like was it last week or the week before? Yeah.
Yes.
I forgot what game it was. They actually got slimed. I was like, okay, I'm done with this.
Remember this season with the Toy Story game?
Oh,
They are doing everything in their power. They're like, uh-oh. I'm telling you, because they don't want to run into the problem baseball has when the median age for baseball is 57 years old.
That's baseball, isn't it? Yeah, that's baseball. Yeah.
Mhm. That's the median age. You know, tell me this much.
It is what it is. Yeah.
How are young people going to be able to afford these football tickets to get into the arena? I mean, these tickets are like $300.
Getting the hookup like everybody else has been doing to go to the damn games. Shit. You ever pay for a football ticket, y'all? I ain't think so.
Expensive.
I told you guys before, I
Expensive.
paid for through the nose on a couple of games, and I was just like, after the game, I was like, was this really worth it?
That's what you got to realize. You go to a couple of games, you want to go to the arena, you want to be a part of the hype, you want to feel the energy, which there's plenty of energy. I can tell you that about Mercedes-Benz alone. There's a lot going on in that stadium during the games. It's a lot. I was just thinking, I said, Jesus, I hate to be over all of this because this looks like it's madness.
Yeah.
And then keep all that place clean? Nah, yo. I would love to go, but damn. I think
One of my goals is to. I'm not even quite a fan, but just to go to see the atmosphere. Is
Well, the experience. The experience.
Yeah.
On a Bills game.
I'm not
Wait
going
until the
nowhere.
new arena. Wait
I'm
until
not
the
going-
new arena.
Yeah, wait till the new arena. I'm not doing it with
I mean, like I think like Ticketmaster does like tailgate tickets too. So if you just
Yeah,
want
they
to-
do that too.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
tailgating's fun.
Does that include the food and the drink and all that? Is that
So
It depends. It depends on if you're. So when I had Facebook, there was a group called like we're those Texans, and then there was like another group that I was friends with, and I would go to each of their booths, and once you're like cool with them, then it's like, yeah, you know, it's BYOB or
okay.
whatever.
Yeah.
They'll cook.
Yeah, that's how it is pretty much.
Yeah. You
So-
can, yeah.
Some of
the game
Or
I
like
went
you
to-
just wander and
Oh.
just say, "Hey, I'm new to the tailgating scene. What do I do?"
the game I
Oh, you
went
got
to
people.
in San Francisco, you had the ticket, and then you could buy your tailgate ticket. So it was like two certain set, you know. I mean, the tailgate was great because it was all the foods you could eat, and it was really some good stuff. Just
Could you watch a game there at the tailgate if
Yes.
you want?
Yes,
yes.
Okay.
yes, they'll have it all hooked
You can
up,
watch it there.
generator and all.
But most
Mhm.
people leave because they're like, "Hey, I've dropped $500 on my seats. I'm gonna go sit in my seats."
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know,
A lot of people do that too. So like, if you even have like a game day ticket, you can still go in and go hang out
Right.
for a little bit, and then you go to the game and then come back.
So there's
Um,
no cleanup like the traditional tailgate. There's no cleanup, so they're gonna tailgate for you. Food will be there, and then you go straight into the game.
So is that why when you look at the stand before the game, just like minutes before the game, it's empty and stuff? Are all these people at these are the people they go into a
Yes.
tailgate party? Oh, okay.
So the
Yeah.
AFC South is in the house.
There's Michael.
Hey, Mike.
Mike, if you want to come
Yeah.
on, let me know. Man. Matter of fact, I'll put.
Yeah, I mean, like with the tailgate too, they used to have like competitions, like who would have the best who are the best tailgaters.
Oh wow, that's an experience right
There's a
there.
link in
And
the
then
chat,
also
Mike, if you want to
too,
jump up, bro.
and also too, like the NFL Network would do. They'll have like a team, and they'll go around the country, and then at the end of the year, they'll say like, this city has the best fans, or this city's the loudest fans, or So
Mike said he's busy. I'm quite sure he got a lot to say about the AFC South right now. I saw his Twitter post. 3 teams of the AFC South with potential for
writing scripts.
playoffs based on one of the divisions in the NFL this season. I got to give him that. I don't think they're the only ones at first, but as of right now, I think they're the only conference with 3 teams. They're the only division with 3 teams in the playoffs. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong.
I think you're right.
There's
usually. I think that's usually the case.
Yeah, because let me look at this playoff picture now, because I know the AFC South right now is 2. Since Jackson,
Derrick and Ryan.
Derrick Henry and Story. He had a good game today.
Yeah,
Derrick Henry.
I was talking about that.
Is he leave? Is he looking at leaving?
Derrick.
Yeah, it's gonna be because they're not re-signing them, they're not extending them, they're not doing anything. Same with Ryan Tannehill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You see Tannehill starting, or you see him being a backup for someone?
He's gone. He's not gonna be in Tennessee.
No, but I'm saying for any other teams, do you see him starting
Backup.
or being a backup?
As a backup?
Yeah, he'll be a backup.
Right now it is the AFC. I was just looking at that, Mike. Right now it is the AFC North. Now earlier there were AFC South, it's the AFC North.
Oh, did you guys hear about the Atlanta New Orleans game? The last play?
I know New Orleans won.
Huh? The
victory. New Orleans won, and it was a man.
It was a victory. They were doing a victory setup, and they're supposed to. I guess they were just gonna. I mean, the coach for was it Atlanta?
I saw
one of the coaches. He was just pissed off to the. I mean, you could
see that.
Arthur Smith.
Was that Atlanta, New Orleans?
Yeah, Arthur Smith.
Yeah. I guess they should have just kneeled, and I guess they gave it to this one running back that needed the they wanted to give him a touchdown or something like that, and they just mowed right over him. I guess that's a big no-no. So because the coach he came out and he was just yelling, and you could tell what he was saying. You knew what he was saying to the other coach. He was pissed.
Oh my
it's God. Like you already got the game in the bag, and you do that. Yeah. Arthur Smith is going to be fired anyway. It doesn't matter in the long run. Okay.
Yep, Jack threw it today for sure.
Because the way they were explained on the CBS analysts there, I'm thinking, well, they showed the play. I said, okay, what's wrong? They went in for the touchdown, but it's just the respect of the game there. It's just like, so that's one of those things that stays there for a very long time.
For real. You're gonna remember that next season, like, okay.
Oh yeah, and then some.
For real.
But a very good couple games of football today. Some good games, and even watching the box scores and stuff like that. The importance of this game with that game, and as far as that goes, my hat's off to the Titans winning, because the Buffalo Bills are definitely in, but they need to still win the division.
Yep.
Yeah, they do.
We need Buffalo to lose, though.
No.
we get a shot at playing. I forgot who we get to play if both Jacksonville and Buffalo lose.
If Buffalo, what team's that?
I know right now. I think we play the Dolphins because Jacksonville lost.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Steelers. So
yeah, Packers are the wild card there, Mike. I guess even the big time analysts there, they were a little surprised that maybe this might be a resurgence of Green Bay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. The youngest team, man. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Christopher Michael.
They got the youngest team in the NFL. Oh,
Yeah.
Christopher Michael was good. Yeah, they out. They out. They both out.
Yeah, but today's a good New York team. Buffalo's got to win it, and it's another New York sweep on week 18.
Yep.
Yeah, Buffalo's gonna win this one tonight. I think they got this. I think.
I didn't know Marcus Mariota went to Philly.
He's been there before, I think.
No,
He's been a lot of
because
different places.
I remember last season Mariota was with Atlanta.
He was with Atlanta.
He got drafted
Yeah.
in Tennessee.
Yeah.
He went to the Raiders. I think he was in.
Wasn't he on the Texans?
No,
he wasn't on the Texans.
Mariota.
never-
Tennessee.
He was on Tennessee.
Yeah, he started in
Yeah.
Tennessee.
He got drafted by
Yeah.
I
Yeah, he
thought he was
started
going to be
in
good with them too.
They put the boot
He's gonna be good.
when they put the boot on Vince Young.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be real good down there, or at least be
Yeah.
stable and steady.
Yeah.
I said the same thing about Jake Locker when he went there. I thought they were going to be decent picks, but it just didn't work out for them.
Yeah.
I want to see
Right,
the Dolphins and the Chiefs in the playoff. Right now, the Dolphins, Mike, I can't lie. The Dolphins ain't going to be 100% without Waddle and Tyreek and Mostert.
Yeah.
The Miami's in trouble right now.
Yep.
So my question is, in regards to Kansas City, Eric Bieniemy played a huge difference on their success.
Yeah. I guess.
You can look at it and say you can say it.
Eric Bieniemy and Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
And when they had, other receivers, like real receivers, not what they have now.
Yeah.
Yes, James Winston.
So,
He was
yeah.
drafted at the same time. Yes, I remember.
That's what I was like thinking because, Andy Reid apparently, the. Oh, that's a bold call.
Eric
That's a bold
Bieniemy.
call.
You going to call it now? I can see that.
I just think like he just may stay in Washington. Just the fact that he's already familiar with the guys and could really mold something from there.
I think either what Mike was saying earlier. I think Washington wants a splash, and there's a big difference. Wanting a splash or wanting like a homegrown type.
Or what if Bieniemy goes to Carolina?
They got to get rid of that owner.
That owner, man.
Yeah, the owner. Yeah, he's.
Yeah.
That owner's a
Can't
problem.
fire a coach every season.
I'm not going to lie. Y'all know I've been watching Carolina since they came in. Nobody's happy with that owner.
Yeah.
No.
Who's he going to? Now, let me throw this out there. He's got a very brand new young team. They can build with what they got. It's a very young team.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Except for Adam Thielen and Chuba Hubbard, maybe. They may be the oldest ones on that squad as far as being in the NFL. But I remember that draft they had, I think about 2 drafts ago. They got a lot of new talent on that team. If those dudes work together, and I saw DJ Clark today. A couple of the receivers, they man, Carolina, you keep their eyes on them. I'll keep my eyes on them on purpose. Not probably be the only one that'll do it. But I know what I'm seeing. Right now, they're like total shambles. Shambles. I don't know what the hell's going on. They just got to grow from where they're at. 2-14, you got nowhere to go but up. I get that. I don't see them Super Bowl bound, but I do see them as a threat. I said that before. They made me look crazy. I got to see how next season's going to go. Atlanta, they did pretty good this season. Even though I give them a lot of criticism, they did pretty good being right around 500 for the most part. They didn't have a losing record.
Panthers and the Jaguars are about 30 years old now.
The Panthers were 95?
94.
Almost. Was it 94?
94.
So they're about to be 30 years in. Yeah, they're still the newest team.
Just to double check.
Yeah.
Hey, Siri. When did the Carolina Panthers come to the NFL?
She said, huh?
The Panthers lost to the Buccaneers today. The final score was 9-0.
That's when AI goes wrong.
What was Carolina Panthers' debut year?
The Panthers were beaten by the Buccaneers today.
You stupid AI.
The Carolina Panthers, I believe they came in 95. I think that was the first season. You might be right about 94, but I think it was 95.
Carolina
Hang
Panthers.
on.
Yeah. It came in 95. And Mike, I know
One
what you're
moment,
saying
please.
with DJ Clark being on his third team. I just remember that draft they had a couple seasons. They drafted a lot of offensive weapons. Carolina drafted a lot of offensive players.
Yeah, 95.
95, yeah.
Yeah. It was Carolina, then Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was
Okay. It was okay. They were established in '93.
93.
Yeah, they were established in
What am I
93.
looking at then?
Yeah, that was
Established.
When they had to build the stadium and everything. Yeah, he's correct.
Established in October 26, 1993,
Oh,
30
okay.
years
Yeah.
ago.
Then after that, I think it was the Ravens and the Browns. No, it might have been the Ravens and the Titans. All the expansion teams after that.
Well, but because let's see, because I
95,
remember
yeah.
Jacksonville,
Yeah.
Carolina came in, and then after that, that was when the
Appreciate that,
Oilers
Mike.
went to Tennessee in '96, and then at the same time in '96, Cleveland went to Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
No, Baltimore went to
Baltimore went to Cleveland.
Baltimore went to Indianapolis.
Yes.
No. Well, back in the early day when it was the Baltimore Colts, they went to Indianapolis.
The Ravens weren't expensive.
But then,
Okay,
like in '96, that was when Cleveland went to Baltimore. And then in 2002, that's when Cleveland came back.
No, they were reestablished.
Right.
They're
They're an
reestablished.
expansion team. The Browns right now are an expansion team. The Colts, I think, are the expansion team from when they were Baltimore Colts, something like that.
They might have been
Baltimore
Broncos.
Back in the day.
Yeah, because Ravens used to be the old Baltimore Colts.
You're right, Brian. That was back in the day. I get all this crap. I'm getting
Cleveland. Did Cleveland go to Baltimore to become the Ravens?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the Browns now.
Yeah, and Houston, and then Houston went to Tennessee. That's it. Around that same transition.
Mm-hmm. So the current Houston team, that's an expansion team.
Yes.
Yes.
The Browns are an expansion. The Ravens are an expansion. The Texans are an expansion. The Titans are a transfer.
The Titans are the Oilers.
Yeah, they're a transfer.
An expansion team cannot be a team that moved. Yeah.
Right. That's the team that established. Or put the Rams, when they were in St. Louis, was changed. Arizona's the other one. I don't know if I think they're an expansion, aren't they?
And then also too, when I remember growing up, you had the Los Angeles Rams, then they went to St. Louis, back to Los Angeles, and then the Raiders was Oakland, then went to Los Angeles, and then went back to Oakland.
Yes, and the Cardinals. The Cardinals were another one. It was the St. Louis Cardinals, then it's the Arizona Cardinals.
No, St. Louis Cardinals is the baseball team.
Yeah.
The football team too, wasn't it?
Arizona.
The St. Louis Rams.
St. Louis Rams.
Yeah.
It went from Los Angeles Rams to St. Louis Rams, and then back to. Yeah, Arizona was originally the St. Louis Rams. Okay.
There you go.
Okay,
there you go.
Okay.
They started shuffling all that crap in the 90s up, man. Shit. I'm starting to forget now. But yeah, that the whole Arizona Cardinals were originally yes. That's what I remember.
Oh, okay.
That's what I remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it went back to Arizona, some crazy like that. I don't damn know.
I just remember like Phoenix Cardinals too.
No. I don't remember the name being Phoenix. I remember everything being Arizona.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a sick interception.
The only other thing I have is, you guys heard anything about Mike Vrabel getting let go?
No,
I think he's staying.
I have not heard that. Mike, you got anything on that? And the Rams has a new stadium on deck. And yeah, they did. They left St. Louis high and dry. Yes, they did, because they had a fan base. St. Louis had a big fan base. What you got here, Rich?
That's you can see the NFC, they're lined up. That's the bracket, I guess. I just found that. I found that interesting. This, probably tomorrow the the left-hand side will be filled up and stuff like that. So this is where we stand right now as far as the playoff lineups and stuff. I know you guys already know that, but if we got viewers that are watching, this is one of the things we talked about earlier and stuff like that. So it's just and I like brackets. It just goes back to March Madness. I love the March Madness.
Yeah, because it's coming. Bracketology is coming. You ain't lying.
Yeah. So it just NFC got it finished a little bit earlier and stuff. It's going to be interesting as far as, especially with the Eagles, because the Eagles, they just. I don't think I was really watching the Giant team. They played some good football and stuff, but the Eagles, they were just in disarray. It seemed like their look on their face, and so I think it's definitely the last several games that they played at the end of the season has not helped them at all.
No.
So it was nice seeing the Giants beating up on the Eagles and stuff like that. But I felt sorry for the little Eagle fans and stuff there.
Oh my God!
Shots fired by Fireman Rich, ladies and gentlemen. Shots fired by Fireman Rich.
Hey, I'm from New York. What can I say?
There you go.
Gentlemen, any final closing thoughts?
Man, four New Yorkers and one Texan.
There's one question. There's one question I wanted to ask. A while ago, right? They was talking about the Chicago Bears possibly moving. I think it was a while ago. I wanted to if there was ever a follow up from that.
I've never.
So basically, they're going to be leaving like downtown Chicago. I guess that's where Soldier Field is, and they're going to more the more nicer side of Chicago.
The nicer side, the less liberal.
Because I remember there was an actual like a big situation about that a while ago.
Because of the high crime going on in Chicago, so a lot of businesses have left. A lot of other businesses like, hey, this is not good, and so even the owner of the Bears is saying like, yeah, for the safety of our players and the employees that work in the stadium, they want to go ahead and move. And then Lori Lightfoot was trying to say, look, I'll give you guys $1 billion, just stay where you're at. And they're like, no deal.
Yeah,
it's been a war zone for over a decade.
Yeah,
that's sort of like the Giants and the Jets moving to
New Jersey.
Mm-hmm. So
I would put money on it. It's not even it won't even be housed in Chicago. It'll be in Illinois somewhere. It probably will be just like what Rich said.
Yep.
I mean, you got to look at what's going on in Chicago. And Ted, we talked about this in your show.
Mm-hmm.
I keep telling you, I used to listen to Stephen A. People were calling and saying, yes, we need the military to come down here and clean this mess up because it's out of control.
Yeah.
Chicago that bad?
Yes.
Is
it? Rich, I'm not lying to you.
No.
I used to listen to Stephen A. Smith when he would do his show on satellite radio.
Yeah.
He was talking about the crowd. People from Chicago would call and say, yes, we need the National Guard to come help us.
Wow.
That's how bad it is down there.
Yeah. So
I can't for some reason I can't comprehend. I guess it's just because I'm upstate. I can't comprehend that.
You can't comprehend it. Yeah, it's crazy.
Chicago's bad. Every holiday, 30, 40 people getting hurt from gunshot wounds.
Wow.
Yeah, man. And it goes from older folks to young kids, man. It's wild.
Yes.
Yeah, so it says the Bears are considering moving from Soldier Field, their home stadium for over 50 years, to a suburban site in Arlington Heights.
See?
The team has made a bid to purchase the land that was a racetrack and will reveal conceptual plans for a mixed-use entertainment district with a stadium. The city of Chicago has proposed ideas to keep the team in the city, such as the Dome, monorail, and a hotel, but the move is not finalized.
I want my credit.
You got your credit, man. You up here. You got your
do the face.
I want my credit.
Kiss the ring.
Oh my
God. You gotta sit sideways when you do it. Kiss
the
ring. But that's what it comes down to. It's like
hey, Tony, Ted, JoJo, Brian, I'm gonna. The game started here.
Yeah. We're getting ready to shut it down.
Go out of here too. Yeah.
All right, you guys have a good one. I'll be talking with you.
All right.
Go Fins.
Final thoughts, gentlemen.
What a wild, crazy season.
Yeah, man.
championship. You happy you got a championship. You happy you got to face Glick in the playoffs. You can't wait for this. I know.
Yeah. So as a failsafe, I have it on my my add to cart, a Mitchell Trubisky T-shirt and the Mitchell Trubisky autograph card for JoJo.
Man, go screw yourself, Brian.
Just so I can channel my frustration.
Go screw yourself.
You know we're gonna have for a trophy for you, Brian, at Texas.
And I'm gonna give Ted a Tebow jersey.
We're gonna get you a Texans cattle skull emblem with a crack on the head for when y'all lose, looking like the Liberty Bell. How about that?
Yo, a Tebow jersey for like 99 cents.
Oh no!
Clearance rack.
And then for Tony, a New York Jets for Mark Sanchez jersey when he was a Jet.
I'll wear Mark Sanchez jersey. That's all right.
Get him a Mark Sanchez and a Chad Pennington, man.
Chad.
But instead of a number 10, it'll be like the butt.
Oh.
I'm gonna get you a fisherman with the playoff banner on it. Hang right over
so close.
You're so close.
Send you a Brian Hoyer jersey.
I'm gonna get him. Like I said, I'm taking Buffalo tonight. I don't know if Miami's gonna be able to pull it off since they're not 100%. Big ups to Dallas, the Giants with the shocker.
Yeah.
Rams with the win. Damn, I hate Seattle didn't make it. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of pulling for them a little bit as a West Coast team.
Yeah.
Yo, James Cook got 1,500 yards this season. Yeah. James Cook, y'all.
James Cook.
Dude.
Dalvin's brother, right?
I don't know, is it?
It's Dalvin's brother.
Oh, it's a wrap. Yeah. Put the both of them on the same squad to get this over with. Stop playing.
Dalvin's brother, man. Like we got the wrong one. We signed the wrong one this year.
No, both of them.
Cook had that big game, a couple big games this season. Yeah, that big.
And what if like in the offseason, where if Dallas like made some moves, they get Stephon Diggs to be with his brother in Dallas?
I don't know if that could happen, but that would be interesting.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? Stephon Diggs he seems like he's always so pissed off, but he's got big numbers every season.
Because he wants to win. He's the main competitor. He was a beast in Minnesota. That's why I was shocked when he went to Buffalo.
Yeah,
man. A beast in Minnesota.
He was a beast.
This year he's been that guy, man. They pushed from him. They moved from him. They have what's homeboy's name?
And Case Keenum boosted his career.
You talking about Gabe Davis? Gabe Davis is like WR too, man.
Didn't Fournette go up there too? Leonard Fournette went to Buffalo, didn't he?
I don't know.
Somebody went up there and it was a big old stink about that. Mike, you down there, man? Who was it that went to Buffalo and had a crazy interview earlier this year and a couple of guys had an issue with it? I thought it was Fournette that went up there.
Nah.
You know what I'm talking about, JoJo? Remember we talked about this story about 2-3 months ago?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm trying to remember who exactly.
Yeah, Leonard Fournette. He's on the practice squad with the Bills.
Oh,
there you go.
What happened? He didn't make it?
No, he there. They picked him up. He's in the lineup tonight.
Oh,
they upset. Players were upset. Yeah.
Yeah, it was heated.
Like he said something like derogatory or something like that.
I don't know. I'm not sure, but he's up there. That makes them pretty. That makes them pretty lethal. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna wrap this up, man. Ladies and gentlemen, see my man Ted Hicks over there. LateNightParents.com. Wait to follow the show. LateNightParents.com. Check my man Ted Hicks out. Brian's down there, the original co-host. Appreciate him coming through and getting off that grill. We got JoJo over here, the sports guy, the super syllable sportscaster himself, the keyboard typist himself. Mr. B. Is it Mr. B 1986 on Twitter?
Yes, sir.
Mr. B.
Mr. Enunciation.
Mr. B
1986 on YouTube.
Mr. B86 on YouTube, yeah.
Mr. B86 on YouTube. That's my link tree down there. Ladies and gentlemen, please follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Rumble. I'm trying to get all them numbers up. I'm going to have these broadcasts all over. We're going to start coming off of TikTok sooner or later. Once Brian gets back on there, start trying to get everybody on Reddit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We're going to spread this out, do as much as we can. Brothers and gentlemen, I thank y'all for being here. Mike Patton touring the AFC South. Y'all check him out. He is the general of the crew. I'm not going to lie. He gets the big interviews. He gets the inside scoop. He is our inside scoop, man, if at all ever. Smoke, if you're out there watching, damn it, I had room for you. I wish you would have came up here, man. Good for Michael. Thank you for coming through. Who else we got in here?
Mr. Enunciation.
We have Melanie NJJC girl from Twitch. Appreciate you coming through. Fireman Rich from the house. Y'all check out Fireman Rich. If you up early in the morning, you got Twitch. Check out the morning coffee with Fireman Rich. 05:30 a.m. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Check him out. Appreciate y'all for being here, man. I'm gonna go watch this game, get this laundry done. I'm going to bed on time. Y'all jokers ain't gonna have me up all damn night tonight. All right. Ted got to go make a phone call. Get out of here. Y'all hold it down.
10 minutes to go.